Hello students, I am Bhiku Mesuria. Welcome to the 9th standard subject information technology, and my today's topic is lesson 2 self-management skill. In this video, I am going to describe about the meaning and importance of self-management skill, different types of self-management skill, and identify the factor that helps in building self-confidence and factors building self-confidence and helping honing self-management skill. What is self-management skill? Self-management skills are the core skill that govern our attitude and approach towards life, further making us self-management when faced with difficult times. Self-management skills refer to cluster of our personal qualities such as personality traits, social graces, and ease with the language, personal habits, friendliness, and optimism that differentiate us from other people to varying degrees. Self-management skill involves our ability to manage our own emotions, our ability to manage others by mapping their mood, our ability to function harmoniously with others, our openness to learn new ideas, our tolerance to not so pleasant situations and differences in opinions, our readiness to accept people from different cultures, our willingness to make things work in our personal and professional life, our ability to manage situation by weighing its sensitivity and attuning our actions accordingly. A famous quote said by John C. Maxwell that relational skills are the most important abilities in leadership. Skills have bearing our intellectual, that means cognitive skill determined by our IQ, intelligence quotients, as well as our interpersonal, that is non-cognitive skills reflected by our EQ, that is emotional quotients. Three broad areas of these skills influence are relational abilities. Number one, this simply means the abilities to understand a problem and then to find a way to effectively solve it. These abilities can be improved by diving deep into your specific area of work for its further expansion and growth. Personal qualities. Do you take personal initiative? Are you considered responsible? Do you take accountability seriously? What about your self-esteem? Are you sociable and socially sensitive? Do you adapt well? How about self-management with integrity and honesty in personal professional setups? The answer to these questions determine the presence or absence of a number of personal qualities. Interpersonal skills. This includes the ability to participate as a member of team, serve client, customers, act like a leader when the situation demands, and negotiate and work with ease even with the people who come from different cultural backgrounds. Factors building self-confidence and help in honing self-management skills. There are enough reasons for you to start honing your self-management skill. Honing stands for improving. First is locus of control. Locus means scene of any event or action. Locus of control is the degree to which you perceive control over a situation, being internal or external. It refers to the range of beliefs that you hold in terms of being controlled by the self or controlled by others or the situations. Self-efficacy. It refers to a belief about your own ability to deal with events and challenges. High self-efficacy results in ability of staying happy even with a little, and having greater confidence in dealing with varied situations of varying degrees of difficulties. It has also been observed that success in your previous situations may lead to increased self efficacy for your present and future challenges. Self esteem. It is your general feeling of self worth. Individuals with a high self esteem have positive feeling about themselves, while those with a low self esteem are strongly affected by what others think of them and may view themselves negatively when criticized by others. Self monitoring. It is the extent to which you base behavior on cues from other people and situations. Individuals high in self monitoring pay attention to what behavior is appropriate in certain situations, such as staying clean and hygienic, spending time with positive people, and standing by high ethical standards, while those low on self monitoring prefer that their behavior reflects their attitudes and are not as flexible in adapting their behavior to situational cues. Positive thinking. Individuals exhibit attitudes about situations in a positive or negative manner. Your tendency to accentuate the positive aspect of situations is referred to as a positive thinking, while those accentuating less optimistic views are referred to as having negative thinking. This is the end of my video. I hope you like it. Listen to self management skill part 1. It's very important. Students, I'm request you go to the school website and you can see the all videos are available for all standards. I hope you will do. Thank you very much. Thank you.